feels like. I mean, I feel like all we do is fight every single night. Can't make it tight, can't get it right. I just wanna go back, take it way back, all the way back. Can we start again, do it over? Can we straighten it out, can we work it out? Cause I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna live without you.
What's up, y'all? It's Mel.
And Key.
Alright, so we're gonna get down to person of the day. We're gonna talk about our past.
It's gonna be deep.
Yeah, some deep stuff. So I'm gonna go first, and she's gonna follow up. So
I don't even know if I know this story.
she doesn't. Actually, a lot of people don't know this story. I don't really tell anybody. So my father never been in my life. Like, probably like tried to once or twice, but never when I was like born. So my father tried to kill my mother while she was pregnant with me. And to be honest, every time like I like think about it, it's just like, damn. Like, you realize try to kill your own kid, and the person, like, plus like he had also my sister like 2.5 years before me. So it's like, you try to kill the mother of your daughter and your child. Like, that's really messed up. And like, I don't blame, like, I mean, now I look at it, like, before when I was younger, I guess, like, I blame her for a lot of stuff. And it's really like hard, you know, just thinking about, oh, your dad was trying to kill you, that's kind of fucked up. But I'm over it. I forgive him. And like, before, I probably would have been like real pissed at this man and like blaming him for everything I've been through. But I really can't, I guess, because he wasn't there in my life to even do nothing. But it's still like just not having somebody right there to like call dad. And then when I'm in school, his father's there and stuff, I don't got like, we always like everybody, because I went to a majority white school when I was a kid. I mean, it wasn't white, but it was like, it was a lot of white kids. It wasn't mostly white, but it was a lot of white kids. And the teachers were also white, so it's like, they don't think about how, like, if kids like don't have fathers or mothers or anything. So it's like, they just told us to do it. And I'll always run my Father's Day card to my uncle, rest in peace to him. And it was like, yeah, like, I ain't never get the chance to be like, oh, here, Pop, here's a Father's Day card or something like that. Like, my mother, she's my rock, like, real life. Like, she's been there my whole life, through everything, like, every step of the way, through hospitals, through me going through suicide issues, all that. And it's like every time I was like, I could say, like, going through stuff, and it's just like, people would talk about like their dad, or I see somebody with their dad, I would get like real pissed off. Or like, I would build up that anger and like I would take it out on my sister, or I would take it on my mom, or I'll just carry that burden with me to school and like pick a fight at school. And I feel like, I mean, like, I can't blame him for like the stuff I was doing. Like, I was just acting out as a kid. Like, that's just every kid. Every kid acts out. And I can't blame him for that. Be like, oh yeah, Dad, you did this to me. But he didn't. He just wasn't there to be like, you gotta chill, or you got da-da-da, let's go out, let's go calm down, da-da-da. It was just that. And I'm not gonna hold you. It was a time where I think I was like probably like in the 4th, 5th grade, and I was walking to the bus, and I was crossing the street. I swear on everything. This man come out of nowhere. He bumped into me and my sister was walking me to the bus stop, and he come out of nowhere. He stopped us. He was like, "Hey, I'm your father." I'm like, hold on. I'm looking at him like, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't know. And I'm a little kid, and I'm just like confused. And I'm just like looking at him. I'm looking at my sister, and then she's looking at me. She's like, yeah, that's him. This and that third. And I'm just like so confused. I'm like, maybe that's yours, not mine. It's like, you know, I always say that, man, my sister doesn't have the same father. We do, but I mean, my mother still hasn't went on more to give me a paternity test to tell me that's my father. So therefore, I'm not gonna believe it. But yeah, and plus, I don't look nothing like him, like at all. I look exactly like my brother, and my brother doesn't have the same father as us. Like, we look exactly alike, and it's kind of strange. But yeah, that's why I think his dad is my father sometimes. But yeah, and like, it was kind of weird, like just going to school and like coming back home and be like, "Mom, somebody came up to me and was like, they our father, this and the third." And my sister told me, "Yeah, that was him, da da da." And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm a kid. I don't know what's going on for her. And, like, to be honest, my mother was, like, all confused. Like, what the fuck? Like, first off, why are you going up to 2 kids that's walking and being like, yeah, I'm your dad? Like, you don't just do that. You go talk to the other parent and be like, can I, like, they need to know who I am, da da da. But I guess I understand because my mother doesn't like him at all. Like, she hates him. Like, very bad. I don't blame her for all the stuff he did. Also, he tried to like say that I was trying to use him for money when I was a kid. Like, I'm a kid. Like, I can't use you for money. Like, bro, you haven't been in my life this whole time. And it's like, I'm trying to use you for money, but you're like telling me you gonna buy me all da 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 da. And it's like, you know, he always tried to say like what we wanted to hear, but it like never happened. Like, he never owned up to what he said. And it was like, I just was finished with him. I was like, I'm done. I'm not about to try to get in contact with him anymore. My sister stayed in contact with him. I really didn't care about their relationship. And like, he even tried to turn my sister on me and my mother, which worked out for a minute until she realized like he's not like
who he says he is.
Yeah, like he's not who he says he is. He's not a good man. He hasn't changed since he came out of lockup. He still doing this and the third. Like, my father did drugs when my sister was a baby. Also, that's why my mother kicked him out. He got locked up. He's just slow and retarded. And like, to be honest, it was probably like 4 years ago. I went to go visit my family in Massachusetts, and he tried to get back in contact with me and my sister, and I wasn't for it. Like, I don't want to get in contact with you because all that situation. Like, you just wanted a relationship with my sister to get to her because that was her first daughter from with my mother. But he has more kids. Like, mind you, he has probably like 20, 23 kids, which he doesn't take care of, and they're like all grown. And I'm the youngest out of all of them. I think he has more, to be honest. But I'm supposed to be the youngest out of all of us. And to be honest, it's like, I was like, no, like, I don't want to see him. I don't want nothing to do with him, da-da-da-da. And then I was like, my sister was like, can you do it for me? And I was like, all right. So we actually went to go see him. Mind you, I was probably like 16. Probably like, yeah, 16. 4 years ago, 16. Yeah, I was probably like 16. My sister, she wasn't that older than me. She didn't have a car. She didn't have a license. We didn't have we had a car. It was my mother's car, but she didn't have no license. And, like, we went to go see him by bus. And we waiting on the corner for him because we had to wait until he got off of work. And, like, we waiting. I'm like, bro, like, and I'm getting mad at my sister. I'm like, bro, I didn't even want to come see this man. I knew he was gonna do this. He don't really care about us. And my sister realized that day that was it. Like, to this day, he still tries to get in contact with my sister. And, like, she cursed him out, I think, 2 years ago on her birthday, which was pretty funny, you know. I think it was pretty hilarious. I mean, if you see the text messages, I think you'll laugh. Like, and then he still, I think probably this year, he tried to get in contact with us, like, can I talk to you? And me, and I was like, no, I don't want to talk to him. She was like, no, I already told him, like, leave us alone. But yeah, like, I used to blame my crazy side. Like, I used to have a real dark side that I really couldn't control, to the point where I had to get checked in a hospital. And I feel like that side is just like my mother. I know it's not from my mother, because my mother, she's not that type of person where it comes to like situations, like bad situations, or like when she got like tell somebody else. Like, she's the type of calming person. Like, she don't like drama. Like, she's like the problem solver of the whole bunch. Like, all that drama, that fighting stuff that I was on, I know for a fact it's come from my father, because, like, he loved to fight, drama, it's like he loves to get locked up. Like, he does stuff just to get locked up. Like, I understand, like, he doesn't have nothing, but, like, he's not trying to make his life better either. Like, usually fathers, like, want to make their life better. And, like, well, at least good fathers actually want to make their life better, actually want to be in their kid's life. And that's not the fact with my father. My mother's my father. My mother's my mother. My mother's my everything. She been there for me since birth to now, supported me every way. She cared for me every way. Like, every step I took, for me being a baby to her finding out that I was into females, to her understanding that I love music, to her this and that third. Like, she doesn't agree with some things that I do, like tattoos. She don't like my tattoo. Like, she loved my tattoos, but she doesn't like the fact that I got tattoos, because my sister got tattoos everywhere, like literally everywhere. But she ain't like, she thought I was gonna be the one that didn't get no tattoos. But I did, which I kind of told her I was gonna do, and I kind of surprised her that day. And she got real mad. She was like, oh my gosh, Mimi, why'd you get a tattoo? And I was like, it's for you. I was like, it's for you. I mean, you should be happy. Anyways, but she supports me 100%. And I respect her. Like, she's a down mother, for real. Roll that. Yeah. I'm okay, girl. Now tell your story. I'll just play.
My story. It's not really a story. It's just about me being in the hospital, in and out, since I was born a kid.
Born a kid?
I don't know.
Since you were born.
Like, I don't know when the seizure started. Like, I know I was a kid, but I don't know how. I want to say like 3, 2 maybe.
Alright, since you was a kid, you mean...
Whatever.
So when you was born a kid.
Whatever. No, because when I was born, they told me that, what did they say? I was going to need a pacemaker to the age of 9, or by the age of 9. Something to help you breathe or something like that.
But did you need it?
No.
Doctors
And then,
I don't like doctors.
They told me that I was fragile. Or they told my mom that I was fragile. So, like, she literally couldn't beat me for the longest.
You are fragile. I'm just saying.
No, like...
But that's lucky. You didn't get no ass whoopings.
But I was also a quiet child. Like, I wasn't bad.
Look, I was angry when I came out the womb. You can ask my mother. Like, she said, I looked so angry. I looked like I didn't want to be here. Like, she knew I was going to be some type of little troublemaker. But still, I'm an angel to my mother. Don't understand. Like, I'm an angel. Like, I'm the angel of me, between me and my brother and my sister. I'm the angel. Like, I'm gonna ride her down for real. She know what's up. But she knew since that day she came out, she was like, oh, she gonna need an ass whooping a couple times. Man, my mother bust me up so much. I'll tell y'all the story later.
Okay, so yeah, epileptic, and first seizure that I had that I remember was freshman year of high school. And the day before I had the seizure, I went to school. I went to my friend's house because it was her birthday, and then we went out to eat. And then when my mom picked me up after I paid for my food or whatever, she was like, do you and your brother want to go to the movies? Of course, I want to go to the movies because, one, I didn't have to pay. So I went to the movies. And I was like, at like 10, 11. I was 9th grade. Next day, I had practice. It was a Friday, so the next day was Saturday. And I had practice at like 10 and for step. And I didn't get to go because that morning I had a seizure. And my grandmother thought I was laughing or something on my phone. And... come to find out, I had a seizure. So that was the first seizure I remember. But I've been having seizures since I was a kid. On and off. The next one, I think it was the last one that I had, was 2016. I was a junior. In high school. And I had one at school. In my 7th period history class, and I was taking a test. I think I was nervous. Probably didn't know the answers. Probably thought I was gonna fail. Probably did fail. But when I had the seizure, I had 2 friends of my friends at the desk with me.
Speak, baby, speak.
And when I had the seizure, because like the last thing I remember doing was laying down, because I didn't know nothing about that test, and I laid down. Next thing I know, I wake up on the floor. And the teacher thought that I was faking my seizure. Like, how am I gonna fake a seizure? Like, 1, why would I do that? 2, I suck at acting. 3, I would have started laughing. But I wouldn't do that because I have seizures. Like, why would I fake a seizure? So he thought that I was faking it, and my friends was trying to tell him that I'm not faking it. Like, I'm actually having a seizure. Yeah. And now... yeah. I forgot his name, but it started with an S. So, I've been on medicine since 9th grade. I tried to get off. It didn't work out. That's when I had that seizure in 2016. And I've been on medication ever since.
You keep slapping your leg.
Because I don't know what else to say.
You talk about that?
Oh, yeah. I got surgery when I was like 3, open heart surgery because my heart stopped working.
Smack your leg one more again.
It's a habit. It's something that I do when I told her I'm like, I don't, it's
Talking
not.
about stuff. I understand. She's opening up.
I had open heart surgery when I was 3 because my heart stopped working. So the doctors had to go in, cut me open. I still got the scar. Cut me open, fix my heart, put it back together, whatever. They told me that they gave me apple juice to put me to sleep, but it was not apple juice because apple juice doesn't put you to sleep. It was something that put you to sleep, which words I do not know. And yeah.
You don't know the words?
No, I forgot. It's pretty long.
Is
Just
it
like
amnesia?
my actual.
Is it the amnesia?
I don't know. I don't even know if amnesia was out back then.
Back then, really? I'm dead.
But yeah.
Back to the part where my mom try to be like, she be my ass. Look, let me tell you this. I was living in my old neighborhood when I was in. I was living in my old neighborhood probably like 4 or 5 years ago. So basically, I was walking with one of my old friends, and you know, we decided to do grown stuff and smoke. Mind you, I'm still a kid. I'm barely a teenager. And guess what? My mom got off of work early. Mind you, my mother didn't have a car back then because they towed her car. And I'm thinking, you know, I know what time she gets off every day. I'm thinking, you know, she gonna take the bus like usual. Nah, that day she magically had a ride from her friend. Which was, I felt like the whole day was a setup. Like, it was just like, dang, that whole situation was a setup. And she sees us walking, her friend stops the car. And she's like, get your ass in. Motherfucker, I was mad. I speed walked down the hill. I was going down the hill. I speed walked down the hill, turned the corner, try to go in the house as quick as possible so nobody could see. And my mother caught me before I got in the house, and she stole me in my face. Like, she almost broke my jaw. Like, she busted me in my face. My glasses flew. And I wanted to pick them up because, you know, if my glasses fall, I need to see, like, what's about to hit me next, you know? So I went to go pick them up like a dumbass. And basically, my mother uppercut me. She's like, what the fuck is you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Why are you trying to get away? I'm just trying to get my class. Did I fucking tell you to get to class? Oh my goodness, I was scared of my mother. Like, I had never been scared of my mother. My mother never put her actual hands on me. Like, yeah, she would beat me as a kid, like with a belt or something, like that, or a switch. But she ain't never actually put her hands on me. And I seen her put her hands on my sister when they was actually fighting. Like, my sister raised her hand at her. And my mother just beat her ass at my grandmother's house. And I was like, damn, I don't never want that to happen to me. Guess what? It happened to me. And she busted me in my jaw, uppercut me. And I was like, mind you, I'm really thinking my shit is like loose. Like, she uppercut me. Then she told me, get the fucking, you pick up my glasses, get the fucking out. Then we get in the hallway. Look, we lived in an apartment where it's like 4 buildings in that one section. I mean, not buildings, but 4 units in that one building. And she got me in the hallway. She said, I'm trying to run up the steps. And she's like, come back down step. Man, did she was like, so you won't be grown, right? Pow, she hit me in my face. My glasses didn't fall at that time. Then she was like, all right, so you want to smoke? You want to smoke? Get the fuck out of my house. I was like, I was stunned. Like, my mother, she was like, get the fuck out of my house. And then she was telling me all this stuff. And I was just like, dog, I ain't never heard this from my mother before. Like, she was just real pissed off. And then she punched me again. She punched me about 3 times in the face. And then my glasses flew again. And I was scared to pick them up, so I just didn't. And she was like, pick up your fucking glasses. And I was like, oh shit, I was scared. Like, I'm scared for my life. So I picked up my glasses. She told me to get up the steps, went to our unit. And then she told me to go to my room. And then I'm thinking, I gotta pack my shit, you know. And I'm packing my shit. Like, she's like, no, leave everything. You ain't buy shit, da 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 da. And I'm just like, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I was working that summer, so therefore I had some type of clothes there. And like, yeah. So I took my stuff, like the stuff I actually paid for. I was dumb, so that was my first job ever. And my dumb self bought shoes that summer. Of course I bought shoes. I was dumb when I was a kid. I just bought shoes for I didn't buy no clothes. I just bought shoes. But I had clothes from which I think my cousin gave me. And then, oh, like, you really gonna kick me out? She was like, no, I'm not gonna kick you out that house, but you acting fucking grown, like you need to get out that house. Like, and she was like, you could get out if you want to be gone, this and that, third. And I was like, I'm just thinking in my head, I was like, if I stay here, she probably beat my ass again. But if I leave, she probably beat my ass even more. But I decided to leave. I ain't go far, I ain't gonna hold you. I went downstairs to my neighbor's house. And my mother, she was looking for me the next day. She went to work, everything. She was looking for me the next day. And she was like, and then the neighbor, she snitched. She was like, your daughter's in here. And I was like, ain't that some fucking shit? This business. This told me to my mom. My mama there waiting out. She said, get your ass upstairs. I was like, did you tell me to leave? She was like, get your ass upstairs. She had to talk with me. She was like, I mean, it wasn't a nice talk. Like, she was yelling at me and stuff. She was like, you're not about to act grown, living here, this and that, and the third. Like, I'm not about to take that. But I understand where she came from, because, like, to disrespect my mother like that was kind of wild. I'm not going to say kind of. It was wild. It was wild to disrespect my mother like that. From putting like, smoking. And, like, it was mad disrespectful. And I understand why she beat my ass. I don't blame her to this day. I mean, I still think about it. I think it's pretty funny, like, the story. Like, if this wasn't a heart-to-heart story, like, I probably would have told you in a different, funnier way. But, like, yeah, I don't blame my mamas. That's still my dog. I deserve that ass whooping. I'm gonna admit it. I deserve that ass whooping. But yeah, know what I mean? Peace.